So they're all like superhero flying through the air, attacking the dragon.
Interesting ending.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping I'd get to see them.
Isn't that annoying? All the little tiny bugs.
Shut down the Sky Tower.
Like, it just started right as soon as the movie ended.
I know.
So at least they were nice enough to hold off. I'll consider it.
They're so little, they fly in here and piss me off.
Right in the face. Yes, they all came. So much cum everywhere. I hope this is over soon. I'm so sleepy.
It's over.
Well, yeah, it just ended. So, nope. I don't know. What did you guys think of it?
I could take it or leave it.
I thought it was pretty decent. I mean, shit, I haven't watched a new movie in like 2 years.
Well, you're not missing much with the 2020 movies.
Fair enough.
I feel like the story was kind of all over the place,
Yeah.
but it was nonstop action.
Yeah,
So,
action,
I mean,
keep you
it
distracted.
keeps you, yeah. So, I mean, if it would have had more dialogue and stuff like that, it'd probably been terrible. You know?
I'd put it in like the same category as the Mortal Kombat movie that came out, where it's not a strong storyline, but it's just nonstop action to be entertaining.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Give what the people want.
people want monsters and more explosions. That Game of Thrones show, well, it really shit the bed in the last season. So people are going to want to see cool dragon fights, right? Let's go ahead and give these people what they want. Cool dragon fights.
Could use some more, like a little bit of comedy in there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they tried to do some comic relief with like the Hershey bar
Right.
thing, and then like the whole like let's do this, and he's like, huh? So they tried, but I agree. I think it could have had a little more funny.
Yeah, the jokes didn't stick really well, but I can't really think of anything, I can't think of any movie that Milla Jovovich is in off the top of my head where she's actually funny. Like, Dazed and Confused is probably the closest she gets to being funny.
She's just stoned the whole time.
Yeah. It's like, oh, thank God. I bet you think it was good, Jimmy. And then, get over here. Okay, Jimmy, let me hear your comedy.
You hear my comedy?
Yep.
Fucking love life, alright? There you go.
So we like to give ratings, like what we think, or how we would rate the movie, scale of 1 to 10, and whatever criteria you want to use. I like to mostly focus on, did the story make sense, and did it get wrapped up by the end, and was the acting well done? Like, but with a movie like this, it's kind of okay. The story didn't make a whole lot of sense, but I'm not gonna be too harsh on it. So
Right.
on a scale of 1 to 10, using whatever criteria you want, and then also on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to rewatch this movie?
I mean, it was interesting enough. I'd probably, if I was bored one day and I wanted to show somebody a new movie, and we're just have nothing else to watch, give it about a 6 to recommend a friend to watch it. As far as the ending, like how she got back to her world, and yeah, the dragon was there. Don't really know how the hell Sokka popped back in there as well. But there was no real transition on how she got back to their world to fight that other dragon.
Yeah, it just sort of
It
happened.
just popped up.
And we didn't get to see them shut down the tower to destroy the portals or any of that.
Nope.
And the monster armor was a little confusing. I don't understand how armor-piercing rounds can't go through a dragon, but a knife can slice its wing wide open. So things like that, it bugged me. I'd say I'm gonna give it a 5, and probably a 2 or a 3 for rewatchability.
Fair.
It's one of those, like you were saying, if there was nothing else on and I was flipping through the channels one day, I was kind of like, I just want to watch hot chick beat up some monsters.
Right.
Yeah. What did you give it? Cheney gave it a 7. He said solid 7.
Yeah, I was leaning towards a 7, 6.5. Yeah, that's probably what I'd rate it. I don't know if I'd watching it again. Yeah, it's like a maybe 1.5, 2. I think I'm just.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't even rate the watching it again.
Yeah, I feel like it didn't catch my interest enough to like be like, I could watch that again. Because most movies I like, I said that. Oh, I could watch that again. This one, no. But if it was on, someone was watching it, I'd be like, yeah, I seen it. It's not that good, but it's okay.
Yeah, just like Mortal Kombat. I thought Mortal Kombat it had better humor. I'd give Mortal Kombat a 7. But that is like action, not really. It's hard to say. When you got like a movie that's supposed to be, okay, this is very realistic, and we want it to be a movie that is supposed to be, how do I want to say that? Not taken seriously, but I guess a movie that wants to be taken seriously. And this is monster movie. It's like the Mortal Kombat or the Godzilla movies, things like that, where you're supposed to suspend a lot.
Right.
So I would give Mortal Kombat a 7. If I were to rate Mortal Kombat how I would rate a movie like Saving Private Ryan, if I were using my same criteria, it would probably rank much lower.
Fair.
Even though I give this one like a 5 or a 6, it would probably be more like a 2 or a 3.
Fair.
Oh, sure, depending on the count, if you're comparing it to movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So just a movie to have a little bit of fun with. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Cheney said, fuck yeah, monster armor. No, 7 dicks. You don't know me. Read from the top. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, fuck, he's been...
Read it from the top. Make it drop.
Yeah. Okay, so thank God.
Some what?
I bet you think it was good, Jimmy. Get over here. Okay, Jimmy, let's hear your comedy. Yeah, okay. Okay, 2 Army helicopter mechanics.
What?
Sitting in a bar.
Oh.
7, it's a solid 7. Great acting. Visual effects were the best. Who the fuck would pub show Jimmy? Who the fuck would you show, Jimmy? So he rewrote it. Said, fuck yeah, monster armor. No, 7 dicks. You don't know me. Read it from the top. Don't copy me, Trav. Form your own opinions.
Ah, dude.
Stop copying. 7 is my number.
I said 6.5.
Stop using my number, Dick.
You wish you were 7.
Yeah. No, for what I was saying was Mortal Kombat, I'd give a 7. For this one, I'd give like a 5 or a 6. Yeah. Maybe a 5.
I don't want to hear the rest of that joke.
Yeah.
I don't think there was one.
2 helicopter mechanics sitting in a bar. It was a gay bar. Ah! That's how the joke's probably gonna go.
It was a game.
Enough humor from you, Jimmy.
Hey, it'd be like that sometimes.
Let's see. I wonder what Nick would say. For rewatchability, it would be a 0, because that's one of the things we're going to be adding, because we've done like 4 watch-alongs, and we give what we would rate the movie, but we're going to add how likely we are to rewatch the movie. And so this is the first time we're adding that. But Nick, when we were talking to Nick about it, and she goes, "Really, like rewatch it?" I'd be a 0 for like every movie we watch. She doesn't like rewatch shit. It's kind of like, I saw it once. That's all.
With these movies, definitely.
Now we're probably going to be doing a kid-friendly stream.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
When Wes gets back, we're gonna sit down and watch something.
I vote Onward.
No, you shot it down. You shot it down twice last stream.
I didn't shoot it down.
Yeah, you did. You said you didn't want me to ruin it for you.
Well, you won't ruin it for Weston, so it's my go-to.
We shouldn't do Onward then. If I have to hold back on.
Honestly, there's nothing about it that you're gonna dislike. There's no. It's for real. It's a fairy tale movie. Like there's no agenda pushing or nothing. So it's good. It's good stuff.
I don't know. I don't really know anything about it. I think you said that Chris Pratt was in it.
Yeah, he's the main character, and Tom Holland.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Potter-Man.
Spider Pig. Spider Pig.
I'm surprised that Nick didn't even come out once to even have a cigarette.
She's not feeling good.
I know she isn't feeling good, but sometimes you still come
Oh,
out.
sweet. Steph has off tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, no, she needs sleep. It's probably lack of sleep. She's been up late, and then she got up early this morning. So.
Says, slow down, you're sending all these numbers. Jimmy is still trying to count on his fingers. Army, it's not his fault. Guys, just help him.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, see, I told you, he gets meaner the longer the evening goes on.
Well, when Cheney was deployed, he was basically worked for the Army. You know, we drove truck for him.
Yeah, the Air Force hoarded him out to the Army, so we ran convoys with the Army the whole time.
That poor bastard.
Yeah.
Fuck, no, I just stayed at Bagram fixing helicopters. They like said, all right, let's do a morale flight. I'm like, yeah, and the combat zone, what a great idea. Still went.
Still, fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Well, if it crashes, it crashes. If you get shot down and you survive, it's a good story.
Well, if it crashes, that's on Jimmy.
Good point.
Hot test plane. I'll test it out. I'll get on the helicopter.
I'm a fly, I'm a pilot.
You know, the shitty thing about that is like they don't even have the mechanics to if it is something that needs to be test flown, they don't even have the mechanics that worked on it go on the test flight with them. Like they just use the minimum crew to test it out. I'm like, that's if I was a mechanic, I'd want to go down there so that way they can be like, all right, well, that guy trusts his own work.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do that. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, that'd be kind of like, you know, taking your car to a garage and then the guy fixes it and be like, here you go. Not even take it for like a little test drive just to see if everything's going around right.
right.
Well, they take those parachute packers and just randomly pull a parachute that they've packed and be like, all right, let's go jump. Then jump in a parachute that they packed.
Yeah, shit. The first one that they packed, they jump out with. I'm like, all right.
Fuck that. Perfectly good airplane.
Why would I leave this thing? There's no reason right now.
I'd do it.
If it's falling out of the sky, I might try skydiving. He said, I worked for the Army, did it better than them. You're welcome, Jimmy. I probably brought you your shit to fix in the helicopter.
Thanks, Dick.
All them special aircraft bolts and nuts and whatnot.
Ugh.
Just can't go down to Ace and buy that shit, huh?
No. I mean, swear to God, you could probably find the exact same bolt, same prints on the heads, except one's just aviation grade. So now the Army pays $10 for a little bolt that you can pull off of it. Anything.
Well, it's not government quality unless you've overpaid by, like 50 to 110%.
Shit, that's lowballing it. Shit, there's these like 3-4 inch long bolts, about half an inch thick, and they like hold on our aft pylons. Those things are like $80 a piece.
Damn.
I'm like, for what?
For peace of mind.
Yeah.
I know when I overpay for things. So I feel way better about it. And he said, that's Uncle Dick to you.
I'll buy it for $1.
Old Uncle Sam Dick. I got your aviation grade in my pants, Jimmy. Apparently he has an aviation grade Jimmy.
Nice.
All right. Well, say goodbye, Mr. Cheney, and we'll go ahead and plug him real quick. Let him get to bed. And he is the owner of Duck Dumpsters. Whoop. Duck Dumpsters. When you got a lot of ducks you need to get rid of, and you need to put them in a dumpster, call this guy. And you have any social media you would like to plug?
Follow my Instagram if you want, JABanks50.
There we go. And then Doc Boy?
Show him the card. Says it all right there.
TNR Construction Solutions, LLC.
Ba-boom.
And I am the Provocateur Extraordinaire. You can find me on Twitter and here on YouTube.
And Grindr.
This evening we... Yep, and on Grindr. This evening we watched Monster Hunter, starring Milla Jovovich and
Davidsky.
Jovovich Davidovichki.
Yeah.
Kind of a bitch.
Kind of a
Milla
bitch.
Smakovich.
I like that. Slap a hoe. Native American.
Okay. Cheney says, I delivered a small bag of bolts and the cost was over $1 million, and this was the Air Force, not the Army, with your low-cost shitty helicopter parts.
Oh, God. This is weird.
He said, fuck yeah, Trav.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Oh, okay. Let's see here.
Low-cost Army bullshit.
He said, Grindr, best joke of the night. All right. Well, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
So, yeah.
This is